The hitherto widespread plots about Dr. Goodluck Jonathan contesting the 2023 presidential election are being revived by political strategists from northern Nigeria who see him as a unifying force to keep the country one. The northern political operatives see President Jonathan as a unifying force around whom a government of national unity should be built after 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari presidency. The canvassing for Jonathan, it was gathered, is being driven by a northern governor from the northeast who served in the Jonathan cabinet and has a deep personal relationship with the Jonathan family. Though President Jonathan had earlier this year denied any pressure on him to contest and was focused on his foundation, very reliable sources say that the momentum for him was building up irrespective of him at the moment. My brother, there is no way the North will support the agitation of the Southeast for the presidency, but we all know that if Jonathan comes out, that the Southeast will not oppose him. A source who is not directly involved by but privy to the plot disclosed. It was gathered that the proponents of the move believe that Jonathan as president, that northern interests will not be harmed as they recall his pro-North policies including appointments and the establishment of Amajori schools in several northern states. However, the clincher for the northern establishment is in seeing a return of Jonathan in the villa is the add-on that a second Jonathan presidency would automatically put the North in contention to win power again in 2027. The source who spoke on the condition of anonymity said that the mobilization for Jonathan was presently not a political partisan affair as it was not limited to the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the party under which the former Bayelsa State Deputy Governor rode on to become vice president and later acting president but substantive president of the country. The northern operatives, it was gathered, were also targeting some reliable Jonathan sympathizers in the south for the project. The major ally being Governor Yeson Wike. Wike is close to a northern governor with eye on the presidency who it is being mentioned could serve as a possible running mate in a possible contest. Last January, when mention was made of the former president contesting the 2023 presidency, his media aide Ikechukwu Eze had dismissed it saying, "There was nothing like that. The former president has not made any comment nor spoken to anyone on the coming election. He's busy concentrating on his foundation, the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation, and his work of promoting peace, sustainable democracy and youth empowerment in Africa." If you check online, you will discover that a story with similar headline had been published in the past by few shady online sources. The last time this same story circulated online was before the 2019 presidential elections. It has now come up again. Mr. Eze could not be reached yesterday as his phone was switched off. Yes, it has already come up again. The incident or this issue has come up again. And meanwhile, the spokesperson of the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, could not be reached yesterday as his phone was switched off. Well, I think the reason why some people are bringing this issue of a Jonathan, because first and foremost, you just like, oh, somebody who has a ruled for 2 times or for 8 years. But if you look at it very well, you see that Jonathan only he completed Yaradua's tenure, if I'm not mistaken. He completed Yaradua's tenure, maybe now did one tenure of his own. He wanted to come for the second term and I couldn't get it. That's why Buhari won. So on that note, he can still vie for the position if he wants to. But the question is that, is it only to unify Nigerians, or we have a lot of problems? The major problems, unifying Nigeria is one of the one of the challenges we are facing. First and foremost, the security and the economy. Security and economy, and the third should be the unity. Those are the three major things that we need to focus on. So is it only unifying this? I've always said it. Unless those who are economical with the truth, those who who think that, oh, when it is their own turn, or when it is when something is favoring their own person, oh yes, it is good to talk, but they will not want to say things that went wrong even under their own person. They won't say it. Everybody is coming out to say, oh yes, oh, they did this to Jonathan, they did this to Jonathan. The first one thing I believe is that there's, that you cannot build anything, you cannot build nothing on something. You must build something on something. You only build something on something. A lot of things went bad. This time we know that things have gone worse, which we are not supposed to be experiencing such. But that does not mean that we would have preferred that, because that place we were was not the right place. It was really, really bad. And the same thing, they will come and say, oh, we have made I made a millionaire, a billionaire, one person billionaire. Is that what we are talking about? How many people have they been able to remove from poverty? They've lifted from poverty. No, it's just all of them coming back. Oh, I made somebody a billionaire. Oh, this particular person, oh, he has groomed a lot of people. We are grooming those people for themselves and their families, not for the larger populace. So where we were before, do we want to go back there, or we want to move ahead? Are we supposed to be going back? Because I see no reason why people, well, everybody is entitled to his opinion. Nigerians will decide. I'm just speaking as a person. You can tell us what you feel. But in overall, I am in the school of the thought that anybody can be the president in as much the person has the quality. If the person has what it takes to be a president, and we know what it means to be a president of all, not all these shambolic messages they are really relating out there, all the narratives that are bringing out there. Oh yes, we are working. They will tell you that they are working for the betterment of the country, but in the recent, it is a reverse is the case. It is the opposite that they are practicing. They will be deceiving themselves. They will tell you they are doing this, they are doing that, and yet on ground nothing is happening. So to me, anybody who has what it takes that will take Nigeria to the promised land, not all this propaganda, not all those lies they are just dishing out here and there, not all those speeches they will be reading. They will hire some people to write some things for them, and they'll begin to read it to us. No, we don't want to hear that. Somebody that will swing into action. No, but it's not that somebody that will come and tell us, oh, yes, so the former administration didn't do well. I'm trying to look at the whole thing. I'm trying to do this and that. They have spot. No, everybody is seeing what is happening now. And that is why most of the things happening now, they are supposed to be online so that you'll be able to check where they are making mistakes. You can't tell us until when you get there before you know some things. The reason why they are not doing the right thing is that they are trying to cover up a lot of things. Cover up in the sense that they don't have the political will to punish those who are doing the wrong things. That's where the problem lies. Not that if you want to go into government, you want to be the president, you don't know the problems that we are facing. Not until when you say, oh, you didn't know that the damage has gone to that extent. No, nobody wants to hear that. So to me, anybody who wants to be the president, let Nigerians, let them be able to decide that yes, this person is capable. Nigerians will decide at the end of the day, just like what happened in Edo State last Saturday. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts on this.